What's up everybody, this is Riso from C Manga and welcome to my review of Hajime no Ippo chapter 1088, A Sabertooth Tiger's Weakness. So, wow, what an interesting chapter this was. Things have taken like such a turn, and not only that, but we also got like a little history lesson to boot. So yeah, the fight between Sendo and Nago continues, and it looks like the whole hit and run tactic is a lot more effective than I actually thought it would be. Sendo, he literally just cannot connect whatsoever. But obviously the thing is that obviously Sendo is pretty much like Ippo, you know, one connection and that can change the entire flow of the fight. You know, the entire crowd, they all know this, you know, they're all behind him. So I did love kind of like the way how they're all like, yeah, go Sendo, it's like one hit, that's all you need, that's all you need. Chanting away and everything, and then the next page is like, round 8. It kind of made me laugh a little because it's like, oh my god, wow, this has been going on that whole time. That whole time Sendo's not been able to make one connection, and he's just been getting basically like machine gun punched, like he said. So yeah, for 7 whole rounds, that tactic has been in place. Sendo hasn't been able to touch him once. I swear, it's like at this point now, it's kind of like Sendo, he needs to get a KO. It's like it's literally a KO or nothing. I mean, it's like if he hasn't touched him this whole time, there is no way in hell he could win by a decision. It's like what's it? But essentially, you know, this whole match is coming down now to just one thing: is the fact that Nago, he does not fear Sendo. So I think I said it on like the last review, I think it was. Sendo, obviously, he's the type of person who will put pressure onto his opponent, causing him to like make a silly fatal mistake, and then once that's there, he pounces on that like, you know, the tiger that he is, and basically just puts like the fear of God into them. It's full body weight punches. Yeah, it's over for anybody who takes them on. But Nago, obviously, he doesn't fear Sendo. And obviously Sendo, he ends up working this out. It's like, it must be because he's fought someone who's much stronger than me. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? And it's like, well, obviously we know because we know exactly who Nago's friggin' trainer is from the last chapter where Ippo worked it out. You know, obviously he's been training with Ricardo Martinez, the strongest man in the world, featherweight division. So yeah, Sendo basically upon finding out this information, it basically just kind of like lit a giant fire under him. So now he's kind of like, yeah, he's kind of seeing this like a little mini Martinez fight, you know. It's like if he can beat this guy, if he can beat Nago, then that means he has a chance to beat Ricardo, you know. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know, his first step to properly taking him on. So yeah, that's pretty much all it was mainly with this chapter, you know. It's just the whole thing of like Sendo's kind of screwed, he's getting just beaten back, everyone's just freaking out. But we all know what's going to happen, you know. Sendo, now that he's got his like little focus on, it is all over for Nago, you know. So we know he's just gonna go in no matter what. It's like, I don't know, maybe it'll be one of the things he gets hit and then you just see his face just like put that nasty smile on it and then just like blam. Either way, we can just picture how Sendo is. But yeah, on one little quick side note, the last thing I really want to mention is a little shout out to Vorg. You know, the little mention he got in this chapter. Nago's coach mentioned exactly how like, oh, Sendo's not someone you want to like try trade blows with, and how he's like, oh, this is a guy who even overpowered Vorg. And it's like, I swear, this part made me so happy, and also kind of a little bit sad. You know, it's like obviously it's like making me sad because I'm thinking, oh man, if Vorg was in the featherweight division, how would all of this have gone? You know, it's like, could he have ended up fighting against Martinez? What would the outcome have been? You know, we've already kind of said a very long time ago, back when the whole Vorg fight was going on to get the belt. You know, him winning that belt basically gave Ippo and Sendo a little confidence so they can move into the world. But what would have happened if he fought Martinez? Would he have lost? And what would have happened if he lost? You know, how would Ippo and Sendo have been? But yeah, all this stuff is kind of like, you know, another timeline theory, perhaps, you know, what ifs kind of situations. Back to this fight now, Sendo, he just looks super fired up. So I'm guessing now, it doesn't matter how many rounds are left. I think they're saying about 2 or 3. It's going to be over in the next 2. You know, this hit and run tactic is not going to work anymore. He's basically going into his full blown tiger mode. He's going to start pouncing, and yeah, it's going to be brutal. So yeah, that about ends it here from me, guys. You know, the usual thing to do at the end of these. Let me know what you thought about this chapter in the comment section below. And as usual, don't forget to check out other things on the channel. So I'll see you next time.